Malaysia's Prime Minister has urged the world to accept China's technological prowess. At a conference in Tokyo, Dr. Mahathir Mohamad made it clear his country will buck a global trend set by the United States after it moved to ban Chinese firm Huawei on the basis of national security concerns.
We are too small to have an effect on a huge company like Huawei, whose research is far bigger than the whole of Malaysia's research capability. So we try to make use of their technology as much as possible. Yes, there may be some spying, but what is there to spy in Malaysia? We are an open book. Everybody knows. If any country wants to invade Malaysia, they can walk through and we will not resist because it's a waste of time.
Dr. Mahathir also weighed in on the trade war between the U.S. and China, saying talks must be held to resolve the spat. He said that tense ties might impact the situation in the South China Sea. Our senior correspondent Michio Ishida has more.
In his speech, Dr. Mahathir Mohamad focused on how to resolve confrontation. Now, he said from time to time that we are primitive, that the world is unstable, and he talked about the two giants that are currently at a trade war, that is the United States and China. And he looked back at World War II, how one small incident has turned out to involve many countries, killing millions of people, and he didn't want this to happen, and that this is a lesson we must learn from the past. And building up defense, sending warships in the South China Sea is something he doesn't want to see, as this situation is apt to continue. Now, if a solution, he says, is to be reached, then it's important that countries make a sacrifice. They have to make a sacrifice for a win-win situation, and this is something he wants to see. And he is suggesting to form a forum where leaders of these countries can sit down and talk. He looked back at some of the solutions between, for instance, Malaysia and Singapore, Malaysia and Indonesia on island disputes, that the matter was taken to court and the issues were solved peacefully. So this is something he has suggested and something he wants the world to undertake, in particular China and America. At the Nikkei Forum, there was a question posed to him on when he might step down. Well, Dr. Mahathir said that when he became Prime Minister, time was limited. However, time was not spilled out, and he expects to stay on till he puts his economy in order. Michio Ishida, CNA, Tokyo.